Take a moment of silence. Oh, amen. Hey you guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Miss Tamara Little, and if you are new, welcome. I like to consider what I would call a beauty enthusiast or a lover of all things beauty, and in this video I'm going to be talking a little bit about SHEGLAM. Shein does have a whole cosmetic line. I'm talking about eyeshadow, mascara, lashes, foundation, concealer, lipsticks, lip balms, blush, like the works. That's what I did. I ordered a whole lot of stuff with SHEGLAM. I've actually ordered a few products from them months ago, and I'm just getting around to showing you guys some of the products now. Part of that reason was because of course it's coming from overseas and it's going to take a long time to get them, but I wanted to make sure that I got everything at one time so that I can show you guys exactly what I got. This bag right here, I got a bunch of stuff. I got foundation, setting powder, concealer, lipstick, lip gloss. Like, I got a bunch of stuff in a bunch of different colors. The whole point of this video was to really see if these products had any less quality than a lot of the high-end products that are sold. This is going to be a one brand full face video, and I want to see if I can get the same result as I would get if I were to use some of my more expensive products. My goal, and I am determined to let you guys know that you can get a nice full beat face and you don't have to spend your entire paycheck to do it.
Watch me work.
So I did the most. At this point, if you've been watching, you know me by now. I'm always gonna do the most. We're gonna get into this bag that I got from Shein, a couple of concealers just to see what shades would work for me. I have loads and loads of lipsticks and lip balms. I went ahead and bought a few brushes. This is a face brush. This is some of their eye brushes. There's SHEGLAM liquid blush. This is so pretty. This is so pretty. And I also have setting powder. Before I go ahead and start to apply everything, I am going to go ahead and prime my face. And I'm using my Neutrogena Sheer Zinc Face Mineral Sunscreen. Another thing that I like to do underneath my foundation is just to apply a light layer of powder. I'm using my regular $5 Air Sponge translucent powder, and so I'm just going to put that in the areas that I want to look filtered. Like, no matter which foundation I'm using, it could be a Lauder, it can be Juvia's Place, I will use this technique, and in my opinion it just gives a really flawless look. Like, for a person like me, I do have pores right in my cheek area. I feel like it minimizes my pores. So now for the foundation. This is the SHEGLAM Skinfluencer Full Coverage Foundation. This is in the color Earth. You can see that this is the color right here. Now, of course, you're ordering this foundation online. You may or may not get the color match. Maybe a hit or a miss. I've worn this before and the color seems to be okay. So I'm just gonna go ahead and dip my beauty sponge into that, and I'm gonna go ahead and apply it. Now, I have to be honest, I was a little nervous about getting a skin balm. I've tried Kat Von D, Makeup Forever. It leaves me really oily, and the same was true for this one. It left me oily. So I just know that this is a foundation that I can't wear all day long, but if I'm just going somewhere for a couple of hours, it serves its purpose. So as you can see, one half of my face is done, and the coverage is really beautiful. It is full coverage, it is smooth, and it looks good. Now, if you want to talk color matching, I think I did a really good job to pick something offline. I mean, honestly, I have gone into stores, purchased foundations, thought it was a good match, took it home and was like, no ma'am. Another thing that I didn't do, I didn't color correct. I don't know if you noticed that. thoughts so far. It is a pretty full coverage foundation. The shade match is pretty good. I wouldn't say it's perfect, but I would say it's close. Let's talk a little bit about this packaging. When you open it up out of the box, it does come in like this little pouch. The pouch has like a sticker of some sort on here, but the foundation came inside of the little pouch. Isn't that cute? I did pick up 2 of their concealers as well. One of the concealers is in the shade Walnut. The other concealer is in the shade Peanut Butter. So I'm just going to do a couple of swatches so that you can see exactly how those shades look before I even apply them. Walnut shade is on the top, Peanut Butter is on the bottom. What I am going to do is I'm going to apply the Walnut shade first, and then I'll apply a little bit of the Peanut Butter in my inner corner for some brightness. Walnut is coming off a little bit on the yellow, all of the undertones. So I'm just gonna put that to my forehead, right here underneath my nose and my chin. So now I'm gonna take this Peanut Butter shade. I'm going to place this in my inner corner right here for some brightness. Now, it doesn't look like that big of a difference, but there is a difference as far as the undertones are concerned. Crap, and that is the one thing that I did not get. I did not get a concealer to contour my face. Just going to use my regular contour from Black Opal. And I'm not gonna apply a whole lot. It'll just be a little bit of it. Now that our contour is applied, I'm going to go ahead and blend out this concealer so you can see exactly how creamy and nice it blends. Wow, look at that. That is some coverage. That is some smoothness. Look at that. Come on. Oh my gosh, y'all, look at that. Look at that concealer. Oh my gosh. Now the colors, I'm not really feeling the undertone of it. Again, you buy it offline, you really don't know what you're gonna get until you actually get it. But I love the way that it blends out. Come on. Concealer isn't too drying, it isn't too dewy, it blends out so beautifully. As you can see, everything blended out seamlessly. Moving on to the SHEGLAM Baked Glow Setting Powder, and this is in the shade Light Brown. Again, you guys, I have used this setting powder before. I have used it with some of my lower end foundations. I've used it with some of my higher end foundations, and it works really well. So much so, it looks like I might have to buy some more. Oh my God. Oh my goodness. Do y'all see that? Do y'all see that? Oh my gosh. Setting powder literally blurs your under eye. You can't see any of my pores. I have pronounced pores and you cannot see any of my pores. Wow. And maybe it works better with the concealer. I've used this powder with some of my higher end foundations. I've used it with some of my lower end foundations, and I don't think it performed this well. Sometimes the setting powder do truly perform the best when you're applying it with the foundation it was meant to be applied with. Oh my gosh. Crap, I meant to use my liquid blush here. I'm gonna see if I can still use my liquid blush even though I put powder on already. We're gonna see if it'll be all right. So this is a liquid blush, and this is in the shade Devoted. It's a really pretty pink color, kind of orangey pink color, close to my eye color. Oh, look at that. It blends out nicely, even though I didn't apply it when I was supposed to. And that's another thing. When it comes to cream product, we're always really careful not to apply a cream product on top of a powder, because it can literally remove your makeup. This didn't do that. Everything stayed in place. Through. Yeah, through. I want to go ahead and talk a little bit about the lips. I got a bunch of lipsticks, a bunch of lip colors, a bunch of aligners, as well as lip glosses. For this particular look, I think I want to just keep it on the neutral side. See, the lip liner is very creamy. It goes on very nicely and pigmented. And the lip liner that I use, this is a SHEGLAM lip liner, and it is in the shade But First Coffee. These are the SHEGLAM Matte Allure liquid lipsticks, and I got a few colors here that I want to try, one of which I've been using for a while. So pretty much all of the colors that I picked up are in neutral to warm family. This color right here on the bottom, this one is called Sweet Poison. The next color called Velveteer. The second one to the top is called List Off. The very one here at the top, that is called Bougie. I think I'm gonna go ahead and go with this Velveteer color. I'm gonna put that right in the middle, all over my teeth. Now it's not giving me that brightness that I like. I'm gonna pop a little bit of this Bougie in the middle. I actually like the matte look, to be honest. I was gonna put a gloss on it, but I like it like this. So I'm just gonna leave it matte. I am gonna add a little bit of a glow, because why not? Like, why wouldn't I? Unfortunately, this is a highlight I didn't get from SHEGLAM. I got this from Beauty Supply Store. They be hitting, y'all. They be hitting. I might have got a little careful with. And I'm gonna do a final spray down. Look at that. This is a full face of SHEGLAM makeup. Again, you do not have to break the bank in order to have a full beat, flawless face. It's giving. It's giving, okay? So just to do a little recap, we use the SHEGLAM Influencer Full Coverage Foundation. I used the color Earth. It wasn't my exact shade, but it was very close. We also used some of the concealers, concealer in walnut and peanut butter, very creamy concealers, very full coverage concealers. Again, you don't have to spend $30-$40 on a concealer. You can use SHEGLAM. We also use the SHEGLAM Bake Glow setting powder. This is in the shade light brown. This setting powder is flawless. I mean, it blended out my under eye flawlessly. You cannot see any of my pores. We also use the liquid blush. This is in the shade Devoted. So we got a little bit of that glow. I didn't even apply a powder blush, but you can still see some of the blush coming through. Also use this SHEGLAM lip liner. This is in the shade But First Coffee, and we use a couple of their lippies. These are the matte lippies. Use those in the shade Velveteer and Bougie. So this is the final look. I hope you enjoyed. The next time you go makeup shopping and you feel like you're having a slow month and you don't want to spend that much, spend it with SHEGLAM. You can get the same flawless beat face that you can get with your higher end foundations. Now again, I have worn this foundation before. This is not a first impression. So I'm just gonna let you know, is this a foundation that you can wear every day to work? No, it's not gonna last you a full 8-hour workday. Maybe if you had dry to normal skin, it would be okay. But for me with oily skin, 6 hours in, I look like I work at Popeyes. I don't think that has anything to do with the actual foundation itself. I think that has more to do with it being a balm. When it comes to my skin and my experience, anytime that I use a balm, it does make my skin oily. Maybe you can. If you have drier than normal skin, maybe you can wear it all day. But me and my oiliness, I cannot. This setting powder is the truth. When I tell you, I feel like it can compete with my Too Faced Born This Way setting powder, even my Huda Beauty setting powder. It can absolutely compete with it. This setting powder is the truth. As you can see and you saw, it blended out my concealer flawlessly. And I'm gonna come up a little bit closer so you can see. That looks so good. It looks so good. Oh my gosh, it looks so good. The concealers actually blended out really nice as well. It It wasn't one of those concealers that dries down so fast. If you don't hurry up and blend it out as soon as you apply it, it's not gonna move. I love this liquid blush. It wasn't as pigmented as some of the liquid blushes that are out there, but if you apply enough, let it dry down a little bit, you can get the same exact result. I did get a couple of the lip liners. The lip liners worked out beautifully as well, just as well as some of my higher end lip liners. And the lip products, bomb, just bomb. They're nice and matte. They're not cracky, my lips. I am very, very pleased, ma'am. So shout out to SHEGLAM for making quality makeup at an affordable price. I will be making some more purchases in the future, maybe some bronzer. I'm gonna try out some of their bronzers. I'll be your guinea pig, okay? Thank you so much for tuning into this video. I hope you enjoyed. If you took anything from this video, don't forget to like, comment, share this video with your makeup lover. Everybody has one. If it's not your sister, it's your friend. If it's not your friend, it's your niece. If it's not your niece, it's your godmother. I mean, come on, like, we're out here. Don't forget to subscribe, because I would love to see you again. You look good. You look good, and we're gonna look good together, okay? But until we meet again, I will see you in the next video. Bye.